Hello? Oh, right. Forgot about that. All right. So, new game, Signs of the Sojourner. Apparently, this is supposed to be like a game where you use like a deck of cards in order to converse. So, it's kind of a unique way of doing conversations. And apparently, you're supposed to do like multiple runs. So, maybe I'll just show one run and then we'll see. I'll do one run and then we'll see if I do more. A childhood spat. Oh. The worst fight you and Elias ever had was over a strange locket in Mom's desk. Curiosity got the best of you, but Elias was afraid of getting in trouble. So this is me on the left. Your mom has collected so much cool stuff in here. How many towns has she visited now? So you're just jumping in. Empathetic and observant, logical and diplomatic. So am I supposed to match cards? What happens if I don't? Oh, I don't have a choice. Oh. Oh. Completing a sequence will earn a white square. A mismatch will earn a black square. When all white or black squares have been earned, the conversation will end. Click on speech bubbles to view previous dialogue. Let's play Caravaneers. Oh fuck. Why was that hard to read? Let's play Caravaneers. Okay, wait a second. I feel like I should be on the left side. That way I'm not covering anything important. At least I'm covering just my character's icon. Alright. Let's play Caravaneers, just like her. You be the driver, I'll be the navigator. Wait, hang on. You shouldn't look in her desk. She's gonna be mad. Is that a locket? I've never seen your mom wear a locket. So he's also playing cards. Oh, I can't play any cards now. What happens? Hey, you're not listening. We shouldn't be snooping. Why do you always drag me into stuff like this? Put it back before we get caught. That fight could have only ended how it did. I was gonna say. So it's one of those, like, whatever you say, it was gonna happen the way it was. You and Elias talked past each other. Sometimes Mom said, it's fine to not get along, but that time she stepped in to mediate. You two, what are you doing in here? I'll need to leave soon. The caravan's almost here. Come say goodbye. What are you even fighting about? A chord. Created when you and the other person play one card to get each play one card together, connecting four of the same symbol in a row. A chord will protect your progress when a mismatch is made. It's okay to not always understand each other. One miscommunication doesn't have to end a friendship. Let me help you figure this out. This is quite an intro. If you get a little lost, think about how he's reacted in the past. how you've been able to connect and get past your differences. Not all disagreements have to be the end of your friendship. Listen to each other. See if you can find common ground. You'd think back on that fight years later after Mom passed on, when you and Elias had to rely on each other all the more. 15 years later. 15 years later. The art style's so nice. Farewells. It's your first time back inside Mom's old store since the funeral. Oh, this is quite a jump. All told, she didn't leave much. She was always on the road, and what she brought back sold fast. Elias runs his hand down an empty shelf before clearing his throat. You feel it too, don't you? The weirdness of being here without your mom. Can't seem to wrap my head around her being gone. My bad. Now I'm the one making things weird. So now wearing a hood. It's like a hood. Oh. Accommodate. Duplicates both symbols of the previous card. Yeah, you're right. Shouldn't want us to dwell. I gotta cheer up. After all, she always looked so pleased when she was here. Making people smile, giving them samples of cool new stuff, even if they were broke. I think it might just have been her favorite place. Oh, this is sweet. She'd be so happy to see the two of us taking over the store like this. You out there in the open road and me, keeping an eye on things here. Which is totally just as exciting. Not that I mind, of course. Being stuck out here in the caravan would drive me crazy. Oh, there's the caravan now, right on schedule. The leader, Nadine, runs a tight ship, but I don't trust her. I hear she's planning to drop the town from the caravan route. That'd be real bad for Bartow. Bartow? Hey, while you're out there, maybe you can change your mind. No matter what, you're gonna do great. I bet you'll come back with a bunch of cool stuff. You packed everything you need, right? Socks? If the truck breaks down there and you don't have socks, it's all over. Don't worry about this place, it's in good hands. Take care of yourself out there. You'll miss Elias too, and wish you didn't have to leave so soon. You planned this trip for a while, but it only started to feel real in the last few hours. The store needs 3 new products. I need to find 3 items to make the store reopening a success. Choose a card from your experience to gain. Like this. And choose a card from your past to forget. Oh. So I'm changing my personality. Bartow. Quiet enough to hear the grasshoppers rub their wings together at dawn and the crickets at dusk. You know the name, nickname, and favorite color of every person in town. It's past time to leave for a spell. Almost a dozen vehicles sputter down Bartow's dirt roads. Their engines once signaled Mom's imminent departure, as well as her return. Nadine, sitting on the running board of her truck cab, gestures for your attention. I trust that you have sufficient provisions for the route. Our first stop will be Pachenko, the artist colony. Nadine mentioned a place from Mom's stories, Pachenko. Be alert. Reptiles cross Thunder Lizard Road to their heart's content. Don't want guts on your windshield. My condolences for your loss. Your mom and I had our differences, but I respected her all the same. Before the caravan heads out, we need to talk. Unless you turn this store around and keep it well stocked, the caravan will have to drop Barto from the route. Without the store in good shape, it doesn't make sense for the caravan to stop here. Awful waste of resources. I probably don't have to spell it out that this would be bad for Barto. I know you all depend on the traffic. It's not my choice, not entirely. I make the final call, but I'm beholden to the caravan members and their needs. Believe it or not, Barto, you would be dropped already if I didn't owe your mom a favor. I argued on your behalf. When did I get this? Might not sound like it, kid, but I'm in your corner. My hands are tied with this. I want to see you succeed. Nothing about the situation is good, but Nadine probably isn't to blame. You thank her for the info. Just God for your experience. Oh, I do have one that's opposite. Let's change one of this. Oh, so we have a limited time to do something? Is that what it's saying? I can see how this can be replayable then. Because if you, like, quote-unquote, do the wrong thing, at least you play again. So we have 5 trips. What am I supposed to do? This is cool. Pachenko, a thriving arts community on the high plateau. Caravan's first stop on the route. The twisty canyon roads leading to Pachenko would send a green traveler in circles. A run-down vehicle has trouble with the last slope up the plateau, but Nadine leaves no one behind. Thomas, a painter with the disposition of a small nervous camp. I wonder if the order of us talking to people is important or not. The artist's stall. Thomas sits demurely surrounded by paintings that depict fruit, trees, and most prolifically a calico cat rendered in the finest detail. Each portrait is signed with an illegible flourish, different each time. Let the crowds fade as you inhabit the lacunae inside each piece. I'll be quiet as you converse with the art. I hope you like it. Oh, right, a statement. That piece is called Self-Portrait Number 5. I felt such an affinity with the tree depicted. It's a good tree. How does it make you feel when you stare at the branches? That was not my intention at all. But at least it elicited a reaction from me. I'll probably throw that piece in the trash. Clarify. Can be inserted between any valid match or played normally. I like the terms. I wonder how complicated this would get. Oh, you like that one? Let me wrap that for you. Safe and secure on your travels. First skill to smoke. I'm having my first art show next month. You could come tonight. Every compliment on Thomas's artwork is a drop in the bottomless bucket. Who knows if you've done anything for your self-esteem, but the painting is nice. Thomas invited you to his show next month. Clarify, please. Come on, Nadine. Nadine contemplates a cast bronze structure of a frill-necked lizard whose head has been replaced with a man's vacant features. She rubs her chin for a while, chewing on some thoughts. You handle those steep hills and inclines well. The caravan's next stop will be Clifton, the market town. The road we take is prone to landslides. Ride close. If I can't see your truck, I can't protect you. Nadine! I have doubts about your abilities. Nadine, absorbed with the artwork, barely acknowledges your presence. Dude, why'd you do that? Why'd you make it confusing for us? Clifton, this canyon town has some long, incredible views of the long expanse. Fatigue. Gain fatigue over time as you travel. Returning home and unpacking your items will remove it. Fatigue cannot match with any symbols. Oh. Oh. Oh, I really love the art style. Alexis. Ramir. Every turn down the streets of Clifton seems to reveal another mountain in the distance, another horizon. Nadine doesn't stop for sightseers, though. You watch as pedestrians as the caravan rolls downtown. Ramir, a man from the caravan. He looks familiar. You know his name, Ramir. He grew up in Bartow. Traveled with the caravan, turned from neighbor to visitor. He's sitting off the hood of a car the same way he used to sit off his porch, way back in the day. First time with the caravan, ain't it? Hope your mom taught you the ropes. It's not easy out here. I remember my first time. Pachenko, Clifton, Bucamboro, a whirlwind of new experiences. Just keep your cool. The road to Bucamboro shreds a lot of tires. Don't panic if it goes to hell. Remember, everyone you meet on the road is out here for a reason, and most won't tell you what that is. Don't believe every word that comes out of someone's mouth, even if they're nice, especially if they're nice. I always respected your mom. She thrived out here, completely in her element. A shark if I ever knew one. Just because she had friends on the road doesn't mean you do. You don't inherit connections. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I forgot we had a boy. Observe reveals the other person's hand when played. Wait, that's gonna... I was gonna say, I hope there was a mechanic so I can see. Okay, this is gonna get a lot, isn't it? It took your mom years to build her network. It took you time too. I don't want to see you ruin what she made. He seems worldly. You listen as he spins tales of experiences on the road, taking his advice to heart. Observe! Alexis, an enthusiastic peddler of salty snacks. Desert's Edge. The vendors of Clifton strive to overshadow their competitors with mountainous piles of goods. Among them, one stall stands out from the rest, accented with a colorful umbrella. Welcome, welcome. Join me in the shade. Try some spiced pecans. I have many varieties, dozens. She's just holding macadamia nuts or Brazil nuts. I'm fatigued. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, so the difficulty of the conversation will depend on how many cards will be played in the sequence. Many merchants here sell nuts. Yes, none are worth your time. Well, some are passable, but mine? The best. Trust me, you know a thing or two about nuts. You're not from Clifton. I can tell. Welcome, welcome. You'll learn to blend in. You haven't yet, my poor fish. Not a fan of that flavor? Try this one. I think I wasted my... Oh no! Your eye wanders. Do I bore you? No, I just don't have the right cards. So you need to build a chord first. That makes sense. Going somewhere new, there's nothing better. Adventure, exploration, new varieties of roasted nuts. Endless. How lucky you found me. These other merchants, I trust them as far as I can throw them. My friend, I have weak arms. Well, that doesn't help anymore, but... Thank God. I might have weak arms, but I have the most delicious almonds. Have as many as you desire. Whenever it seems you're done dealing with Alexis, they talk you into more roasted nuts. Hopefully folks back home can help eat all these. Wait, I brought so many? Is that one? I see, so... Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm seeing. I'm understanding. The bright, unobstructed sun over Clifton powers up the truck quicker than usual. Uninvited, Ramir opens your passenger side door and hops inside. What a rude man. Got a proposition. The caravan usually gets around to Anka last, but I've got something to take care of there. No, we can't fail. Oh no, as I just said, we can't fail. Forget about it. I'll go myself. I'm used to flying solo anyway. No, Ramir, I just didn't have the right cards. Barter or not, does it feel right to leave the caravan? Nadine is watching like a hawk after all. Ramir would travel on his own. I'm sorry! Why don't we go to Bucamboro first? Seems nearer. Matilde. A rail-tailed hawk perches on the dormant railroad tracks above Bucamboro, gulping down a lizard. The few vendors in town wait outside their stores, windows cleaned and sidewalks swept. They count on the caravan's arrival. Mathilde, she grinds leaves in a mortar. Mathilde's business resides in a low earth-colored house, first floor converted into a storefront. Barrels line the walls filled with fresh tea leaves whose scents compete for your attention. Hey, we got a lucky duck over here. I just about sold out of my world-famous matcha. I grind the tea leaves up myself. Takes so long, but it's soothing, not tedious. Kinda like meditation. I sourced the tea leaves out from Aldhurst. Not enough shade around here. The sun is too brutal. You ever been out that way? I swear, they won the climate lottery. But the sea will eat them first, so... That's just how it goes, huh? Pick up and move whenever still habitable. Who knows when the groundwater will run out here. That's why I meditate, huh? Only peace I get from watching the world die around me. So, matcha? Come see me again and maybe I'll read your fortune, if you're lucky. Mathilde's matcha smells incredible. You're lucky to have gotten some. Promise to read your fortune if you return. She's enjoying a bowl of matcha. Ghost Town. At a small table outside the store, Nadine whisks matcha in a tea bowl. Her emotions are precise, not a single drop spills. Your presence feels intrusive, like you've interrupted some personal ritual. Why is it hard to read that? Is it me or is it just the font? Still here? Your final stop in the route will be Aldhurst. Some call it scenic, I don't care for it. The road's in poor condition more than most. Many travelers bypass Bucamboro, but I enjoy their matcha. This place, Bucamboro, reminds me of Barto. Do you find that to be an accurate assessment? Leave Nadine to seek her drink in peace. So I always have to choose a new card. That's an interesting predicament. Ooh, that's very far. Ooh, what is that? Creative and industrious. A scenic town with comfortable climate. Resting on the roof of your truck one evening, you browse through some of Mom's old notes. Recall her stories about the road. Mom always loved visiting Pachenko and reconnecting with old friends. Thinking of her, you feel some of your fatigue melt away. Ooh. Oh, pretty. The central... Oh, I forgot to say that. The central plaza bustles with families out enjoying the weather. Weavers and rug makers in their open-air workshops, and old folks playing cravar in the shade. Barto only gets a couple of days a year to smile. Salem is carrying heavy pots to his stall. Earthen traditions. Salem's stall lures in customers with heavy metal bowls of colorful kimchi samples. Ow! Enjoying the town? No trip is complete without some refreshing kimchi in your belly. I bury my stoneware in the earth. No artificial heat or cooling. I take a lot of pride in my ecological footprint. No, I don't have that fucking card. Maybe this flavor instead? Sure, we can find something that's your taste. Shouldn't have used the copy then. Kimchi may not be for you. Or you. Never fear. Palates are fickle things, ever changing. If you'd like to try again sometime, I'm always here in hours. Do I get that color now? You aren't quite sold on what Salem has to offer. Or his tone. She whistles for you to come over. Nadine, loading up her vehicle with pots of kimchi, whistles for your attention. It's hard to tell if the condescension is intentional or not. Condescension. Sorry, I don't know why I said condensation. So you made it. The caravan splits here. I don't take greenhorns out to Old Marais. Too dangerous for your maiden voyage. If you take the direct road back from here, you'll be fine. It's mostly downhill that direction. Scenic road too. Let's hope she draws a different card. Speaking of liabilities, have you seen Ramir? Lost him around Clifton. Hope he's not getting into too much trouble. Listen, out of respect for your mom, I'm gonna tell you something I probably shouldn't. Ever heard of the Rikers? Rilkers. They're practically royalty in Old Marais, and got ties all over the place. Their word's law, and they have threatened to shut the caravan out of Old Marais if I don't drop Barto from the route. What? Now, I'm not one to bend so easily, but just make things more complicated. Your store really needs to shine for the caravan to stand up to them. Okay. Pressure pushing down on me. Why this is happening now, I can't say. Could be your mom had some dirt on the Rilkers. Word is she had some run-ins with them in the past, and by all accounts, they're the type to hold grudges. Mom! The timing could be better, but it's important you understand. Your mom, she was a complex woman. She had lots of opinions and made a habit of making waves whenever she went. Not the easiest person to travel with. You follow this caravan's path, the same one your mom took, and you're bound to learn some things about her. Some good, some not so much. As for you and me, I don't believe kids always take after their parents. That'd be unfair. So don't start trouble and there won't be none. I run this caravan so no one else has to, and I like to run it a certain way. Safe. You're grateful to Nadine for telling you the whole story, even if you're not sure what to do with the info. Oh, so I can just continue to Old Marais if I wanted to. Oh, but I don't... Direct and forceful. Oh. There's some ways to talk to that I don't know about. Are you sure you want to return home? This will end your current trip and you'll be able to leave again to unpack your items. I don't have any other choice, do I? Coming home to Barto after time away feels strange, like someone rearranged your bedroom while you slept. All of the same pieces are still here, mostly, but what's different and what's misremembered, there's no telling. Stranger, He's slicing an apple with a pocket knife. Perhaps you shouldn't talk to him. I'll talk to him! Folks often pass through Bartow and stop at an attraction or two, but they never stick around. Yet this stranger's been here for weeks, smoking cigarettes, spitting sunflower seeds, and always in the outskirts. If I'm lucky, what goes to the crow's mind when there's no food for miles? No, I'm not lucky. Sure about that now? I'm afraid that just won't do. He nods at me knowingly. You're not sure what to make of the exchange. Ooh, this kind of works. Shit. This one. Elias. You find Elias at home, sitting on the floor, surrounded by craft materials, glues, markers, cardstock, thin polystyrene sheets. He looks exhausted. Hey, look who made it back in one piece. While you were gone, I made something you can stock in the store. Bartow key rings. People love souvenirs. Looks like you got plenty of stuff for the store already, but these would be popular. They'll make good mementos to help travelers remember Bartow. You don't own me this time, unless they're really popular. Oh, and you won't believe what else I found while you were gone. Check it out, your mom's old locket. Oh, 4 times? Don't worry, I won't get upset with you for taking it this time. In fact, I think you should. Good luck charm of your own. Might need it out on the road. Anyway, how's the caravan? But did Nadine say anything else about Bartow and your mom? Didn't have to break the news to anyone, did you? I bet rumors probably spread fast on the road. Shit. You must be tired. It's okay. Trips always take a lot of me too. Think of it. You managed to get Nadine to tell you more? That's impressive. You're a natural. Wonder what the Rilkers have got to do with Mom. Your mom. They've got ties all over the place from what I hear. No wonder they're able to pressure the caravan. Gotta say, Nadine kinda intimidates me, but maybe there's more to her than meets the eye. Oh shit. Jeez, what's your deal? I'm just trying to help. It's almost like you're not happy to be home. Is Bartow really that boring? Didn't do any of this. Oh, I should have done triangle. Can't put my finger on it, but you seem different. Something happened out there on the road? Something about the time apart has made Elias more sensitive than usual, like he's analyzing your statements for hidden subtext. Maybe that's normal. Elias found your mom's old locket. Wonder what's inside. Ooh, duplicate. Accommodate, please. Accommodate. I don't know if this is the right decision, but might as well. Welcome home. When everything is unpacked, let's head out. Nice. Roasted nuts from Clifton. One of Thomas's paintings. The colors are outstanding. Mathilde's famous matcha, ground from Bucamboro. Elias insists that keyrings are the best souvenirs. Ooh, okay. So you rest. Oh, you and Elias catch up, picking right where you left off. You tell him about your first time in the quaint town of Aldhurst. He tells you how proud he is that the store's grand reopening was a success, praising you for stocking an impressive 4 items. Will it be enough for the caravan to stand up to the Rilkers? The conspiracy theorist almost forgot his groceries while telling you about aliens in Buckenborough. The theorist told me about the road from home to Buckenborough. Oh, so after this initial run, you can go wherever you want. I see. A man wearing a hat and sunglasses bought a Barto keyring, praising the artistry in a deep voice. The solar technician waxed poetic about the sun in Clifton while picking up groceries. The skateboarding teen stopped to chat about hitting the slopes in Remina someday. A flock of mourning doves bunch up on the dormant power line, bending it beneath their weight. Little scuffles break out, miniature avian dramas raining down feathers. The road calls. Rohit, new face with the caravan. He's busy preparing for the road. Samuel, the owner of the roadhouse, my mom's old friend. Samuel's out back by the smoker, flipping an enormous rack of ribs with his bare hands. He's been at it so long, he barely feels the flames. He wipes his greasy mitts on his apron, then rushes over to give you a bear hug. There you are, kiddo. I was starting to think you forgot about your old pal, Samuel. I haven't seen you around so much lately, not since the funeral. Yep, losing your mom left a giant-sized hole in this town. That's for sure. Everyone here has been so jammed down, including myself. And the fact that the business has been so slow around here lately, but that don't help things much either. It's good to mourn, but let it go on too long, then it becomes a mope. That's not good. That's not what your mom would have wanted. Been thinking. Barto could really use a kickstart. Pick me up, if you will. A night of fun and dancing right here at the Roadhouse to rejuvenate the town and hopefully even bring in some new customers. What do you think? Chatter. Allows you to immediately pay another card. Oh, 2 chatters. Already spoke to Elias about organizing a show portion of the evening, and guess what? He's planning on doing a special performance. Didn't realize he knew how to play any instruments, but hey, that kid's full of surprises. I want some chatter. I'm also going to be cooking up something special for the occasion. But, oh, that reminds me. Think you could help me stock up on my secret ingredient? I feel like I changed the accent of his voice into 3 different accents. Clifton's famous for its street food, but it's the roasted nuts I can't get enough of. Simply heaven in a shell. Oh shit, I forgot. I didn't read that. Samuel's jubilant disposition is infectious. He sends you on your way, but not before giving you another hug and a handful of smoked ribs. Samuel wants roasted nuts from Clifton. You're about to leave. Where is Elias? You locate Elias by following the sound of a woodwind instrument. He's standing on a rock performing for an empty field. Never seen him use an instrument in his life. I need your help. Simon told you about the big event, right? We're gonna pull in so many visitors we won't even need the caravan. Maybe. I'm gonna perform, but I'm not a musician. thank God, a cord. Kinda need that. Seriously, I only have this plastic recorder. Can't go on stage with this, I'd die right there on the spot. If you find any instruments on the road, please grab them for me. Not for free, of course, I'm good for it. Maybe you can find something at the Big Alders Cook-Off Festival. Your mom used to bring the best toys back from that. I mean, I'm too old for toys now, of course, but they sell instruments there too. In the meantime, I'll just practice with this recorder. Worst case scenario. Just remember you're not alone. We're doing what we can to keep this town and the caravan route too. This behavior is unusual for Elias. This desperation for new experiences. Your promises alleviate his worries, at least for the moment. Why don't we just get more duplicates, right? It's not a bad choice. I see, so, okay. Once I've done 4 more trips, the game will... Sick! I wonder if I can skip areas. Nadine is checking with the caravaneers, kicking tires and preparing for the road ahead. If you ride with the caravan this time, it's the full route. No training rails. Think you can handle that? Usually expect boats to be more experienced before taking them along. I'm making an exception here. I won't hold your hand. I can help you around Ramina, but I've got to look out for everyone else too. I want that card. Can I have that card? The road from Alders to Ramina is mountainous. Be prepared. I came by the store earlier. Not bad. If you keep this up, Barto might stay on the road after all. Believe it or not, I have faith in you. You made it to Alders your first time out. It's a promising start. Was there a way that I couldn't make it? You know, you are welcome to ride with us, but I won't lie and say the caravan is always the easiest route. It's good for providing safety and expertise, but it's a long road. You'll get a good haul, but you'll be exhausted by the end. If you get there, but it's still, I'll get you there, but it's still on you to acquire the goods you need. Just remember, you can't please everyone. You'll have a hard time on the road if you try to. She nods to herself as she gives your truck a once-over and continues with her inspections. So much different colors now. Okay, so I can follow the caravan or not. Yeah, I can see what you're doing. But then Thomas invited me. The streets are rowdy with celebration. Parents corral their children around dynamic sculptures. Old friends collide into spontaneous talks. Dog tails wag with the velocity of fan blades. Is it always like this around here? Pachinko locals float in and out of small open-air space where Thomas exhibits its paintings. His artwork attracts curious observers, but his nervousness repels them. I know we're almost strangers, but do I have food stuck in my teeth? Can't find a mirror. Please don't ask me questions. Everyone keeps asking questions that I don't know the answers to. Oh fuck. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Sometimes the truth is best left unstated. Why does anyone do an art show? Why do people run galleries? Everyone is staring in silence. Have you ever seen a truck? They're impossible to draw. If you mess up the proportions, whew, you have a truck? Oh. Please take a painting with you. Can't look at it. You're my best friend right now. My mentor bought a piece. Marquez. It was nice. She scares me. Your bond with Thomas about the difficulties of new ventures. Sharing your own troubles sparks looks of recognition from him. He's grateful for your visit. You attended Thomas's first art show. Oh, we can buy another one. I don't think we should change what we have. Marquez? This is Rohit. There's an outdoor art show in the square with a well-to-do crowd in attendance. Your dusty attire raises eyebrows as you browse. Stopping to study an oil painting of an abandoned city, you're suddenly aware of being studied yourself. Don't mind me. I can't help but delight in the sight of new faces around. Pachenko. My name is Marquez, and this lovely little show is all my do. I heard about your mom. Please accept my deepest condolences. I'd have rolled out the red carpet if I'd known you're coming. So, is that piece your favorite? Cha-cha. Well, it's a bit dour for my taste, but to be drawn to that piece in particular, you must have a keen eye for art. The city in this painting is Hara, once great, now dead and abandoned. It's distracted to focus on the unpleasantness of the past. Wouldn't you rather enjoy some cute cat paintings from a circle artist? Oh, you haven't heard of the circle? Strange. But your attire just suggests you've been spending your time under a rock. Well, no matter. You're here now and it's no accident. You see, I do have a keen eye for talent. The circle is Pachenko's constant patrons, of which I am one, obviously. Our guidance is what sets the sound apart from the others. No art means no vision, no future. And the makings of dead, sterile civilization, not unlike Hara here. Your mom shared the circle's vision, you know. Many years ago, Pachenko was her own. The town owes a lot to her. The first time I met her, I had a very good feeling. Same one I feel talking to you now. I do hope you'll come back. The circuit can always use new friends. Oh, thank God that worked out. I was scared. Alas, I must really be running for now. But please, have some wine. Consider it a welcome gift. Don't be shy. I always provide far more than the guests can drink. No need to thank me now. I'm sure we'll talk again soon, won't we? Marquez seems to know more than she lets on, but she wasn't kidding about the wine. Crate of red wine, also almost too heavy to carry back to your truck. Oh no. Oh, shit. I know, this game is gonna be difficult, isn't it? You're gonna be stuck with cards that you don't want to keep anymore. Okay, so you can go directly to places. So I can skip Book and Borrow if I want to, but I also don't want. I want to stay until Aldhurst, the community cook-off. Can you choose to stay? I think you can. On this visit, there's more time to observe the distant beauty around Clifton. The rows of sheer cliff faces, portraits of sedimentation built through centuries. Must be why so many rooftops have chairs and tables. Theft in Clifton. A few good remains in Alexis' stall. You'd think they had a widely successful sale, if not for their dour demeanor, hunched over in a wicker chair, rolling a walnut back and forth between their palms. Ah, keep away, my friend, or bad luck will spread. Oh, I'm afraid my stall has been robbed. Yes, it's true. Aw, Alexis. However could such a thing happen, you ask? Well, I'm much too trusting. I know the culprit. Klaus. In fact, I know her so well, I know she's fled to the desert oasis. But do not think of justice, my friend. The road to Desert Oasis is long. Too long. I'd never advise travel there, certainly on not on my behalf. In any case, the damage is done. Everyone in Clifton knows I've been wrong. That's all that matters. Around here, to be stolen from is an ill omen, and bad luck spreads. You're the only one willing to talk to me. Worry not for me. Yes, this is only an obstacle. My customers are the true victims, deprived of delicious nuts. You talk Alexis down from their spiraling anxieties. It's a bad situation to be, for sure. It's not the end. They seem calmer when you leave. Does that mean I have to go to the desert oasis? That sounds like what's gonna happen here. Rohit, he's loading his pecans into a truck. Oh, there's strangers here. Rohit diligently loads crates of pecans into the back of his pale blue truck. A dust gale blows through, which leaves him spitting out a mouthful of sand. He jumps when you walk behind him. I'm so sorry, I thought you were Nadine. She's, kinda scary. Wait, please don't tell her I said that. I'm grateful that she let me work with the caravan. It's not like I could ever have come this far on my own. Plus, she's got an amazing deal for these pecans. I need some nuts. Me? I was working at my parents' grocery store before joining up. They didn't want me to leave, so I stowed away in the back of Nadine's truck. Yeah, I was really surprised when she let me work for the caravan instead of dropping me off at Pachenko. I bet caravan travel comes naturally to you. Your mom was the first people to join up, right? Rohit is new to the caravan life, but he's no less eager to learn about the ropes. You help him load up the truck as he chats about his home. The stranger sleeps on the woven plastic mat on the side of the road. People ignore him as they pass. You might regret this, or you could get a fantastic education for free. You make your choice. When the serpent swallows the sun, we are all left with consequences. Have you learned? If you make off with her shadow, the girl might think that you're helping. Rats won't speak to us ever since we betrayed them, but they may send some omens to their king. Uh-oh. There's no arguing with you, is there? A colorful bird catches your eye for a moment. When you turn back around, the stranger is strutting the leaf. What do I remove? Probably this one. Or did I get the right one? Yes, it's the opposite. Thank God. Part of me thought, I think I got the wrong one. What happens now? There's no nuts. But I need nuts. Right? You come across a roadhouse packed with travelers while a storm darkens the horizon. Pull off the road and wait it out. Choose a guard gate observe. It will override existing effects. Gain observe. Cool. We can upgrade cards. Oh. This is a desert oasis. Alexis's vague directions bore fruit. Towards the rising sun, toward the long expanse, until the shimmering desert air reveals a resort hidden in a sea of dunes. Travelers from centuries past must have felt relieved to find this place. Okay, we need to talk to Klaus first. So it is important who you talk to first, because it will determine what cards you get or not. Finding Desert Oasis was the hard part. Now that you're here, Clown stands out like a sore thumb. A living, breathing person in an environment where other life conceals itself in the vast red dunes. She makes no effort to run. So that merchant found help, did they? Worry not, I have no weapons on my person, nor I intend to flee. I don't owe you an explanation. Groveling indeed is beneath me. What I feel in this moment is bewilderment. But also some euphoria, to be sure. It is riveting to be chased. No, don't you feel it too? Some excitement, even heroism? Here, roasted nuts as so from Alexis. You know, this makes you like an accomplice. Klaus seems convinced by her arguments, at least on the surface. As she turns away to the desert oasis, she waits, fingers crossed behind her back. Klaus returned the stolen nuts. Ooh, a chatter version. Instead of an observe. Maybe do I change this? I have to change one of the accommodates, I think. least for now. Sometimes when not relaxing, he sells dried fruit. Okay, let's try to get dried fruit. A stall outside the resort displays long baskets of colorful dried fruit, tiny identification signs poking up from piles of prunes, apricots, and bananas. It seems unattended until a loose pile of clothes and hair opens its eyes. Feel free to sample the apricot. Not too much, though. Got business to run here. Mouse to feed. Shit. Sun's beating down on an awful hard day, even by desert waste standards. Gotta conserve the energy. But he doesn't have that. Redraws your hand when played. Oh, wait. No. That was not good. I don't have triangle. Speak up, buddy. My hearing isn't that what it used to be. Fuck me. It's not good. No, I've failed. Just leaving nutrients on the table. You let Theo get back your snack, which indeed he does. Maybe a bit more personable after a rest. This is so hard. Shit. Yeah, let's go to Alhurst. You can go to Bucambora on the way back. All around the central plaza, tables are heaped high with fragrant dishes and homemade treats. Some sort of festival is underway. Towards the back of the plaza, two large stations dominate the area. Pride and pickle juice. Onlookers gather dark clouds over a battlefield. This can only mean one thing. You've just arrived in time for Salem and Tosuto's cook-off. You find Salem making final preparations in the shop. You're just in time to witness the downfall of Tosuto. This cook-off is just what I need to put that pungent pickle butcher in his place once and for all. Please be duplicate. Please be duplicate. No! Oh, this is fine. Backtrack. Removes all cards to the back to the last valid match. Now I don't have. Fuck me. Okay, that still works. Okay, and I got a duplicate. I just need the other duplicate and we'll be fine. Fate is full of surprises, but it never makes mistakes. In the end, the deserving prosper and the undeserving are punished. It has nothing to do with luck. Kinda does. Sheer variety of my dishes speaks for itself. Color alone might catch the eye. And as any expert would tell you, appearance is 70% of the taste. What, you ask, is the secret of making profoundly wonderful kimchi? Why, it's believing in yourself, of course. Ciao. So you kind of want to accord, break, and then chatter so that you can draw your own cards. Be bold, be brave, be colorful, like this kimchi. History will remember you fondly. That's my philosophy, as you can see, it served me well. By the way, if you're heading north, take the back roads to avoid any panhandlers, hitchhikers, or leeches of any other stripe. Managed to give Salem the slip. Seeing as how he's perfectly capable of carrying the conversation on his own, you're not sure he'll even notice. Suto. It's his big day, but he looks a little off his game. You spot Chisuto pacing alone. He tugs at his collar as if overheating before catching you staring. Swiftly, he corners you before you can escape. You there, someone, anyone must know the truth, and they might repeat it. And what is the truth, you ask? Why, I've been sabotaged. Monstrously and morally sabotaged. Elaborate. Inherits the right-hand symbols of the previous card. Oh. Oh, my fatigue. Did I stutter? Yes, sabotaged. Even as we speak. The small and feeble conspire to tear down the great and fearless. I love all these mechanics. Yes, sabotaged by my own brother, Haruto. Oh, shit. I should have done the other thing. Me making a mistake is unthinkable, as an inedible pickle. My formula was pristine, sheer perfection, the only possible outcome of an unqualified success. I made a bold, daring, and desperate attempt to concoct a vinegar replacement. Alas, it did not, huh? So let's just say it's not quite the same. Well, I suppose the die is cast. It can't be, huh? Oh, I see that look. You're thinking, oh, that's so Tosudo. I assure you this isn't theater. It's serious business. Fuck! Enough, I have vastly more important matters to which I must attend in the most precarious moments. No, I was almost close. Unable to get a word in edgewise, slip away, leaving Tsuto to his catastrophizing. Can I still go to Remina? Oh, that's so far. One minute. Choose a card to gain a single-use accord. This one. Interesting that it's single use. Oh, Remina's pretty. Oh. Remina lies among the hills and overlooking terraced vineyards in the coast far below. Packs of children run across the crumbling limestone walls and around the outer limits, pretending their sticks are ancient swords. ZN220? XN, sorry. An android walks down the dirt road near Remina, an old model in good condition. Besides the fresh mud from toe to knee, several seconds pass before it senses your presence and initiates conversation. Small wonder no one smashed it for components. Hello. I don't recognize your facial structure. My memory failed to load your name. Are you here to take me home? I don't know my location. I've walked for 67 hours, 10 minutes, 11 seconds. 12 seconds. 13. Well, fuck me. I can't place that. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm so sorry. Oh no, but I don't want this. Fuck. Well, that was a waste of shit. At least we'll go to Anka. Come to a roadhouse to gain chatter. I guess this is better with chatter then. Shit, that's so many. Mom always came back to Anka for tales of adventure, thinking of her. He feels some of the fatigue melt away. Just one, but I get 5. Shit. Talking is gonna be so hard. I technically have 6. Alice and Anka flow into each other like tributaries. No one here returns your smiles. Everyone's working or living or headed somewhere. So long as you pretend to know where you're going to, no one troubles you. Oh, Ramir's here. Your folks loiter around a dive bar, playing table games and shouting after an old bartender who moves at a slow, deliberate pace. You find Ramir hunched over a billiard table, practicing his stroke before the opening break shot. Stroke? Hey, back up a few feet. Don't want to nail with the other excuse here. Who would survive? Is he crying? Oh, looks like he's been crying. You ever want to leave Barto? This is the place. I'd settle here if I weren't such a vagabond. This bar is my favorite haunt around. Yup, me and the fellas here always get into trouble. Got a reputation for it. Gonna run the table. Got this match handle. Hey, could you chop the skew for me? Need to finish off a smoke. Sorry, what? Let's focus on my shot. No, I lost. No, that's so shit. The constant interruptions almost costs me the match. Don't make friends with someone else. I'm sorry, Ramir. This one isn't as useful anymore. Lil Basilio. To escape the crowds, you turn down a small alley lined with just a couple of stalls. The momentary peace is interrupted as little Basilio steps in your way, arms crossed. Oi, who's this? Come around to my territory. You better have a good reason or I'll sick the boys on you. Don't want to know the boys. That kid behind you? That's Aiken Blake. He's still teething, gnawed on the heck out of his paw. Okay. Ooh, fuck. Dude, help me here. I can't help you. We're gonna... Oh, fuck me. That's the best I can do now. Not sure you realize exactly who you're talking to. Otherwise, you'd be a lot more scared. Unless you're not one of them robots, are you? This here's my alley. Belongs to me and my sick crew. Better get out of here before the boys get you. Shit. I don't want either of these. May as well replace this. Well, that was nothing. I do too much. Let's try to do something at Bucamboro and then... Oh no, but we still have to go back. Yeah, I'm returning home. Bork? Storm keeps up as you approach Bartow. Rain, thunder, and the whole drama. A stray mutt runs into the middle of the road. You hit the brakes and honk your horn trying to scare it to safety, but it doesn't run. Oh. Oh. A dog's love matches all symbols? Excuse me? Stop. This is adorable. Pork, pork, woof. The mutt hops into your passenger seat and looks at you with love in his eyes. Guess you have a new companion. You call him Thunder, and he doesn't mind. Spending time with Thunder makes you less fatigued. Oh, thank God. I was gonna wonder, like, is there any other way to remove fatigue? But I guess this answers my question. Elias, I'm tired. Elias tracks you down to at the store, knocking on the window in defiance of the close sign. What excuse will suffice for missing his performance? Oh, I missed it. Oops. Are you okay? I was worried something happened when you were back from my act. Don't you care about the store? This was supposed to help. I didn't mean to. Honestly, it wasn't a good time. Not for me. At least people seem to like Samuel's food. There wasn't nearly enough visitors to show the caravans. That's what. Oh, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have gone to Anka. Should have gone to Bucamboro. I was too curious. Anyway, I'm not sure about this music stuff. It was some kind of a whim, I suppose. No, Elias, I didn't mean to. Oops. Oh, that ninja. Skip. Oh, fuck. We're gonna fail. Unless he has a duplicate. What? I almost so missed you, of course. No, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. No. He had a duplicate. He should have played it. You know what? Never mind. Just forget it. You should have played your duplicate. Maybe it's best to avoid further conversation about Elias's Roadhouse performance until he brings it up. You missed the Roadhouse show. Thanks for reminding me. No, this isn't as useful anymore. I'd rather have 3 duplicates. I got a lot of shit though. Ooh, that's a lot of fatigue. Last tells you about the Roadhouse show, not letting you forget how you missed his grand performance. Oh, I'm so sorry. Raving about its use of color, the solar technician bought the painting. While picking up groceries, Simon couldn't stop raving about the quality of spices from Tosen de Canals. Home is a comfort zone. It's like your favorite old sweater. You know exactly what to expect and it makes it comfy. You can't wear it forever. It's time to hit the road. Caravan concerns. Elias knocks on the window of your store. He looks wound up about something. The second you open the door, he immediately starts in. Okay, just hear me out. Since you didn't do the whole route with the caravan last month, do you really think you need them still? What if Nadine's holding you back? I mean, if the Rilkers have a hold over it, do you really want to depend on the caravan so much? You know your way around now. You're a free spirit. The world is your oyster. Carpe diem, yeah! Oh, I also don't like Nadine. What's her problem with your mom? That reminds me. Look what I found when I was cleaning out the back room. Think this key fits in that locket? Here, give it a try. I'm gonna be so accommodating. Whoa, it worked! What's inside? Is that your mom and your friend who owns that candy shop? Look how young they were. I don't recognize the other two with them, though. But look, they all have matching circle pins. You think someone in Pachenko might know more? Okay, this time I'm probably gonna follow the caravan. I'd say that's just another reason to make your own way. Find out more about the locket and help the store all at once. Oh, maybe not. Without relying on the caravan. Like, Pachinko's about the festival of colors. You can enjoy the festival and see if you can find out more about your mom. Look, whatever you do, just be careful. Can't please everyone on the road. Pick and choose and make the best of it. Last wishes you well on your journey. Glad you took the time to hear him out and hoping you heed his advice. Reminds you to keep the locket close and the good luck charm. Ramir sits in a tire swing in an empty lot looking out over Barto. The house he grew up in used to stand here before the owner died. His drawing snakes in the dirt with a branch recognizable by their hissing tongues. No offense, but I wouldn't mind if the caravan dropped this place from the route so I'd just never have to come back here. My uncle, rest his awful soul, he thought I'd be stuck here forever. Fat chance. I'm a restless spirit. The road's my home. Okay. Okay. This guy. Oh, he has prepared. I do miss the snakes around here. They used to be my best friends. I'd catch them, give them names like Lord Slither. That's not a great name. Yeah, Lord Slither was the best. One time he bit my uncle and his ankle swelled up so bad he couldn't walk for a week. Okay. Hey, Ramir! Got a bond with snakes. Those noble slithering bastards I relate to most. Wouldn't be the man I am without them. Choose which card from your deck you will draw next. Oh, I kind of want that one, not rather than the prepare one. Hey, don't let your friends or family trap you here. Nothing's worth being stuck somewhere with no future. You have an odd moment of commiseration with Ramir. Maybe he's right about getting out of Barto. Oh, I really want this one rather than this one. Even though this one's good to replace this one. Oh, I like them both. Nadine voraciously chows down on a plate of Samuel's barbecue as she studies her roadmap, making notes about the upcoming excursion. You didn't manage to complete the road last time. I warned you it'd be difficult. Think you're ready this time? You know what? We'll see. Starts looking a little sparse. Going to have to turn things around. Now, you know, coming with us is the best way to keep up the store. Your mom liked to go off-route, explore a bit. I can tell you right now, it's not worth it. Like in Old Marais, they ruin a peaceful activity like fishing to make it into an annual competition. Of course, the Rilkers don't take part. Doubtful they approve of it all, except to keep folks distracted. But it's your call. Make it quickly. We're heading out soon. I could probably do some detours and then just come back. Hopefully not too many detours. Yeah, this one's not as useful with chatter. Chatter is only good if you have a string, but I don't seem to have a string anymore. Okay, let's see the caravan route this time. Okay, it's still okay. Ooh. I need to go to the Festival of Colors, but okay. What if I go Bukumboro, Clifton, Pachenko, and then go to Rimina? Actually, I can go to Old Marais directly. Depending on whether what will be there. I'll either be in Rimina or not. The idea is that by the time they're in Bukumboro, I should be in Pachenko. Okay. Older couple sits in the shade of elevated tracks playing a card game. A child hands a sign and stairs leading down from the platform announcing a new cafe. A new storefront, sports colorful displays, doors flung open for any new arrivals. Miriam. An elderly chocolatier stands in front of her storefront, attempting to lift a heavy bag of cacao beans. The smell emanating from within is nothing short of heavenly. If you've got time to stand around and gawk at my new store, then you've got time to help me bring these cacao beans inside. You'd think a youngster like you would be in Anka celebrating the railroad opening. Oh, it's sure to be a glorious occasion. If you ask me, it's about time they got the railroad running again. Better late than ever. I'm glad I left Uncle behind. Without the smog, I breathe easier too. Now that the railroad is running, you can get there in no time. Oh, Bucambora to Anka. What do I know about Anka? What don't I know about Anka? I know that the city doesn't always treat its people right. She loves to chatter. That's kind of good though, when they do the chatter instead of me. I can recite the council's nonsense now. You've dealt with contaminated pipes and high rent for years. Why should we change anything? Almost forgot what fresh air smelled like. Now all I have to deal with is Mathilde and her readings. You wouldn't believe some of the things she claims to have seen around here. Nice stories is all, I think. Don't tell her, but I actually do enjoy our chats. She went last minute in Hong Kong. It's a nice change. Lady, you made it hard. No. Why are you just standing there? Now you don't chatter. I gotta take a breath. Wait! Fuck. Maybe I should have used the duplicates, but I don't know what else I could have done. Oh well. See, now I get all three. You're not listening to me. I don't want any of these. These are all terrible. Oh, Klaus. Klaus strolls to the tiny marketplace of Bucamboro. Putting on the guise of an absent-minded window shopper, she cases the place, scanning for her next smart. She spots you and smiles. So you managed to track me down once again. Perhaps I've underestimated your abilities. Should I be worried, flattered, or perhaps a bit of both? Oh, thanks. Such a clever response. I'm not sure yet what your game you're after, though I must warn you against trying out to con a thief. If you're really interested in partnering up, answer me this simple question. How do you prefer your matcha prepared, straight or sweetened? Yes, of course you do. I surmised as much the first time I laid eyes on you. The reason I ask, I recently tasted Mathilde's matcha and concluded it's absolutely divine. I had no idea what I was missing. Soon Mathilde won't either. Simply must have more. Wow, the planning of this game must have been crazy. Because there's so much, like, stuff going on. Okay, that worked out. Here's an idea. Be a pal and go distract her for me, would you? Klaus flashes you to puppy dog eyes as mischievous grin spreads across her lips. She gestures for you to enter Mathilde's shop. Oh, she's gonna steal it. Probably. That's what I'm guessing. I'm sorry, Mathilde. Watch Klaus wiggle through an open storeroom window. That's your cue. You walk up to Mathilde's shop and knock loudly at the wooden door. When Mathilde finally opens up, you wear an expression of desperation. Huh? You think that my last reading for you was inaccurate? No way, my tea leaves are never wrong. You never did, but, I mean, you don't know that. Why you gotta place that card? Listen, I'm really sorry about all your rotten produce. I could have sworn I saw that sickle in your leaves. Okay, I'll redo the reading. Maybe the sun will have changed his mind about your vegetables by now. Oh, thank God. I think it could be a dog, an inverted crown. Give me a few seconds. We should wait for the leaf bits to properly settle. Mathilde frets as he tries to interpret the correct signs. Your Klaus leave through the back door, even if Mathilde doesn't. You don't see your conspirator at the rendezvous spot. Oh, this is a good one to replace. Yeah, I think that's good. I have too many triangles, I realize. I'll deal with that. I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, why does it say they're in Clifton? Love it. Oh, the railroad's very quick. Single-use accord. Nadine expresses leads caravan to the streets to a fear far too narrow. Oh! So we have caught up with them. I'm just too busy helping those who don't stray from the caravan. I'm sorry. Arf, arf, thunder. So thunder removes fatigue. That's good. Alexis motions gleefully for you to join them. Their expression one of triumph. You're not sure what's behind it all, but something tells you you're about to find out. Closer, come closer. Don't leave this opportunity on the table. Nuts, old news. No, I sell crickets. Excuse me. If you thought roasted nuts were good, well, we all made that mistake. We've grown. We've all become wiser. Nothing on this planet compares to the salty, crunchy, delicious taste of roasted crickets. Try one. Try two. I simply can't believe I didn't sell roasted crickets before. I failed you. I failed everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm here to make things right. I'm the foremost roasted cricket provider in the area. No, the world! Well, they've done all the talking. Here, carry as many as you can. They nourish you. They keep you company in your darkest moments. Delicious friends. Alexis convinces you to try roasted cricket. As expected, it crunches between your teeth. The flavor is inoffensive? If you didn't know any better, maybe even tasty. Oh, I don't want any of these cards. These are all cards I don't need. Maybe I'll remove this one. Oh, 4 duplicates. We'll see how that works out. Colored flags hang from the eaves of every building and buskers play on every other block. Crowds spill out of cafes and galleries into streets. The whole town hums with revelry. Thomas hunches over an easel, occasionally peeking out the particular tourist in front of him. He pauses every few brushstrokes to wipe the perfect sweat off his forehead, his stool wobbling on the uneven legs. Hey, sorry, didn't mean to shout. Want a caricature? It's like a portrait, but much uglier. True. They're my contribution to the Festival of Colors. Do you like them? Please don't think your nose is huge, it's just his style. It's also okay, everyone's beautiful. Yeah, very nice nostrils. I don't mean to be weird, just don't see nostrils like that very often. Good nostrils. The upside to caricatures is that I can write mistakes off as stylistic decisions. Don't worry though. Stop playing circles then, dude. You're making it hard for both of us. Just stand still, please. Stop it. Okay, here's your caricature. Please don't hate it. If you do hate it, it's okay though, I also hate it. I like to draw Isabella, but Marquez told me not to. It's a very good caricature, which helps you compliment Thomas more sincerely. Seems feel better about the portrait now. Surrounded by outward darkness. Best try another time. It's just leaving that purple tent through the back. As you approach the Festival of Colors, you can see the flowers and colored ribbons adorning every fence and road sign. You catch Marquez sneaking out the back of a tent, a clipboard in hand. Pacheco's Festival of Colors is surely a sight for sore eyes, isn't it? Even by the circle's notoriously high standards, this event is an unqualified success. The Festival of Colors owes everything to the high-caliber talent who choose to settle in Pachenko. You can thank me for that. Unsuccessful artists don't stay artists. My protégés understand that my help is necessary if they want to survive. Patrons only write checks if they know that they can expect a certain quality. Such expectations cannot be ignored. Here in Pachenko, we're a family. What benefits one of us uplifts us all. But sadly, even the closest families have black sheep. Obviously, I'm talking about Isabella. She doesn't value Pacheco's future like the Circle does. I intend to proceed with or without her approval. She can't see what's good for younger artists. I enjoy your frank, candid chats. It's difficult to draw honesty from artists who are on my payroll, you see. Please take some wine as my token of gratitude. Oof. I don't want to get rid of any of my cards. Well, I don't know if what I'm doing is the good thing, but I'm doing things. That's all that's important. As you pull into Old Marais, a stranger steps out in front of the vehicle. She digs in around in her pockets, pulls out some kind of identification. Hold it! You can't just drive into Old Marais with a loaded truck. Let me take a look at this. Don't move. Bunch of stuff back there. Just as a notice, I'm not liable for anything that breaks while carrying out my duties. I'm next, right? Hopefully. None of this looks suspicious, I suppose. You're not off the hook yet, though. I have some questions. Fuck me. I can do this. Yeah. Interesting move. I don't like your tone. What brings you to Old Marais? Where are you from? What's your name? What's your business? How many fingers am I holding up? Have you ever protested or expressed against dissent against the Rilkers? Oh. Have you ever been a war the wave dancer? workers hired me to clean up Old Moray, and that's exactly what I'm doing. There'll be no smuggling under my watch. Well, I fucked it up. I should have gotten that. Nope, that's it. Turn your truck around. You won't be entering Old Moray on my watch. Let's see. A herd of friendly goats welcome to your arena. Without its station, they sniff around your truck bed and solicit you for snacks and attention. Thunder paws at them. People must be kind to animals around here. XN22 200. Oh god. 220 stands waist deep in the barrel, marching in place as it stomps some grapes in red wine vinegar. Its eyes glows bright as it scans your entire body, your retinas, your cheekbones, even the locket around your neck. Oh, they talk to me immediately. It is lovely here in Persari, is it not? My small talk protocol dictate that this is the proper way to initiate conversation. Please confirm. (72.8 degrees and plus 88.3 humidity equals a lovely day. Input recorded. Your facial structure has returned a partial match. I'm 61.4 certain we have met before. On date, not found. Please meet Haruto, my best space heater. Dude, you're the one. How about those spark plugs? They are having a great season of sport type not found. Are they not? No, I don't have anything. That's your fault. I blame you. My grammar software doesn't recognize the central structure. I blame you! Sorry, but my RAM is currently full. All systems are allocated to stomping grapes. Extend 22 to person. No, I kind of wanna remove this or this. This one. Oh, who's this? Haruto. Oh. Haruto mans the vinegar shop while his robot helper XN220 roars around them, seeing virus before transporting them over to the wine cellar. I see you eyeing my farmhand. You wouldn't dare be thinking about stealing him away from me, would you? No. Not even the slightest. God, honestly, that hunk of junk wouldn't be worth the trouble. His sensors and motor functions are pretty badly compromised. He often creates more work for me than I had to begin with. I keep him around anyway. Nice to have someone in this video that won't complain when I'm bossing him around. Not that it's lonely here without my brother. Hardly. Well, fuck me again. I think I need to do this. That way, still has something to grow from that. Okay, there we go. I need that in like a good card. XN220 is the odd company I need. If Chasuto was to come back crawling back, I won't stop him, but he won't get any discounts on my vinegar. I need the accord for this. Not that it matters. I got everything I need right here. Exen doesn't seem to mind my gruff exterior at all. Just as long as I keep his joints swimming in extra virgin olive oil. Ooh, perfect. Fuck. No, I fucked it up. I had the perfect card. I'm not good at this game. I shouldn't have strayed. Now I don't have any vinegar. Oh, that's Persary. Okay, I think we can stay a bit in Aldhurst. Before going back. And Pseudo the pernicious pickle purveyor. Oh, that's pernicious. So my condolences. Fancy of competition now absurd. Oh fuck me! I made the mistake. Suppose that's not a compliment for taste. That's why a chord is important. Such a coarse person as to suit belongs out. Cook off. Okay. You mean what? To suit because of anything, and I do mean anything. Corn, still on cob, watermelon rice, snake eggs, and blood sausage. Pickles all that. These are not good cards. Dude, why? Okay, thank God. Oh, thank God. But I have so much fatigue now. I'm gonna lose. I can't afford that. I suppose noble thing would be to bestow my vast knowledge upon you. You may come to me if you wish to know more about the great town of Aldhurst. Yep, I knew that would happen. Let's see if I can get anything before I get back. Hear ye, I've got a special today on pickled mystery. What is it? Who knows, but it's pickled. You may have heard of my poor performance in the cook-off, but don't be fooled, that was sabotage. Oh shit, I was supposed to go back. I forgot. I should have done that first. Well, my first run is gonna be non-eventful, that's for sure. You just say don't be a gherkin and eat these pickles? These guys better stop. Well, nothing. You know what? Since I'm going back anyway. Do I have time? Oh, so it's still not available. Okay. Might as well just go back then. I don't see any reason to go around still. Masha tips her watering can, tending to a section of caladium sprouts poking up out of the dirt like shoots. She keeps her back turned towards you, but grunts when you get close to let you know she knows you're there. Came around to admire my elephant ears? Can't blame you one bit. Ah, terrible, terrible. You search for Elias at all his usual haunts, but you finally do track him down. You're surprised to find him working behind the counter at Aunt's coffee shop, grinding espresso beans and practicing his foam art. Does this look like a flower? No, well, it's still delicious. It's fairly unless the milk just makes the flower shape. I'm not going to end this well. I have a feeling. You struck out on your own. I knew you could. I bet that was so much better than taking directions. Not really. I didn't get much. Oh, I wish I could have seen the festival of colors. Last time I went, I was a kid. Barely remember. Next run, I might follow the rules. So yeah, you must be wondering what I'm doing here. You know I care about the store and I'm always going to be there for you. I need something of my own too, you know? So I'm working here in my free time. My aunt runs it. Feels kind of like nepotism. Is that even real? Coffee nepotism? That's kind of funny to think about. I'm having a hard time here. Hard time with everything, if I'm honest. It's nice to see you're doing well. Maybe places like this and Samuel's Roadhouse can help convince the caravan that this town is worth it. Especially with whatever grudge the Rilkers have against your mom. Show them there's a lot else going on around here. I'm sorry, that's all I have. Oh, nice. Don't worry, I still got your back and I'm always going to support the store. Just gotta try other things too, you know? You should come by and hang out here more often. We just don't serve coffee. You don't just serve coffee, you know. We make noodles too and I have to prepare them. Elias looks down into a coffee cup to scrutinize his handiwork. Having decided he's finally mastered the art of the flower, he pulls a new cup off the shelf and attempts to make a seahorse. Finally, a good talk with Elias. I mean, that's 3 things, right? So what happened to the things that I brought last time? Are they gone? Okay, I might follow the caravan this time. Unless something happens that I'm very curious about. Elias attempts to listen as he describes the incredible artwork he found at the Festival of Colors, but the steady flow of incoming coffee orders keeps pulling him away. What's that? Hey! Elias comes up, running up to the shore, clearly shaking. He lets out a huge sigh of relief upon seeing you. You're safe! Came running right over. Is that an earthquake? What's that? What's that? Town says standing, but it looks like hell out there. Hopefully no one got hurt too bad. The store fared better than some places around Bartow, even if we don't have too much of value stocked in there anyway. Okay, I get it. Coffee shop's roof partially collapsed. Terrible. I said I'll repair it, but there's no way we have enough building materials to go around that after seeing outside. Distressed and grieving. Not only that, but the caravan never showed up. Do you think they ran into trouble out there? Whatever their deal is with the Rilkers, I don't wish ill on the caravan. We can't afford just to wait, though. You're going to have to go without them. Just when I said I'll probably follow them this time. Well, maybe I don't necessarily have to follow them. I can probably just, you know, follow the trail that they usually go on. Can't recall the last time we had a quake like that. You alright, kiddo? Distressed. Oh, that's a new icon. Icon. I'm a little worried about those icons. We're lucky. A lot of others in town, not so much. Got a plan though, just need your help. Folks are gonna need feeding. Whether they're from Bartow or from out of country ways. Oh no. Sir, I don't have that. Well, we do have a cord, so... End your turn and prompt the other person to play 2 cards. You must play 2 cards. I played the next one. Now I'm thinking, now it's time to turn this roadhouse into Bartow's one and only community food cooperative. Keeping folks fed no matter how the quake impacted them. I expect it's going to be a busy time and probably short-staffed on top of it all. Not that I blame my staff. Between injuries and damaged homes, it's not the last place. It's the last place they ought to be working. These are all terrible. Perfect. That somehow worked out. That's cool. I think duplicate cards is really gonna be my help. Point being, lots of good folks are gonna be going hungry. I'll do my part, but I got limited supplies. If you'll help me get stocked up on non-perishables, I appreciate it real deep. Leave salmon to take stock. All around town, others are checking on each other as well. Hopefully supplies will last. Non-perishable food. This is the best one. The furrows in Masha's weathered brow run deeper than those the earthquake opened in her now ruined garden. Straightening toppled planters, she radiates a quiet but unmistakable determination. Well, don't just stand there. Give me a hand with picking this place up. Ours don't plant themselves, you know. Shit, that's the wrong card, lady. Excuse me. Is your idea of helping? You're just mashing dirt around. Now you give me something I don't have. I'm fucking stressed. Stress me out. I kinda don't want that card. It's just engraving one. Oh, Thunder. I like that conversation with dogs. It's always perfect. Thunder, you put those cards out. You'll always be happy. Scratch bands here until the shaky stops and your nose is closed for comfort. 2 more trips before I run out. Oh, so it's all of these. Chatter, accommodate, clarify, reconsider, elaborate, backtrack, prepare, observe, listen, fatigue, afford. Okay, I can see how replayable this game is going to be then. Oh. So I don't know where the fuck they are. Scrap and non-perishable food. Okay. But we don't know where everything is as well, so I'm just gonna assume skip Pachenko, right? Or maybe... Oh, shit. The friend lives here. Oh no, we have to go to that. We have to check up on that. We can probably go to Anka at one point as well. What's in Anka again? Someone might have scrap. There you go. Kinda don't need these other areas. Except maybe Remina. We can probably go there. Gain a single use of horde. Okay. Ooh. I'm so stressed by this game. Wait, so the earthquake affected everyone. Broken windows and cracked walls indicate that Pachenko did not go unscathed by the recent earthquake. The repairs are well underway. Colorful enthusiasm of the artists here have gone toward beautifying recently repaired homes and galleries. Let's help her. Let's help her. Isabella is sweeping glass and pottery shards away from her shopfront. When she hears your footsteps, she isn't shy about beckoning you over. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I just wish it was under better circumstances. Could you give me a hand while we catch up? Oh, so everyone's grieving. Oh no. I love this though. Oh, this game is so cool. You're generous, just like your mom was way back when we moved out here together. Mom? We were rivals to Thomas's grandfather and Marques's mother. Our friendship never faltered. Your mom was always working to make other people's dreams possible. She came out here with me, but when she wanted to move to Bartow, I couldn't say no. You're a good child. I reckon she made the right choice to raise you in Bartow. Especially seeing what's become of the circle. Time passes easy hearing stories about your mom you hadn't known before. Licorice! That's non-perishable, right? 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 And we have to exchange with this. I'm so sorry. Thomas has painted trees on the walls of the newly repaired grocery store. He helps and accidentally kicks over the bucket of orange paint when he finally notices your presence. Wait, you didn't do anything wrong. I was just worried about the wares being the worst danger and ruining its repairs. If only I were more like Ira. He's just so confident. That's a really good point. I'm doing my best to help fix things up. But if I let people down? What do I want? I haven't really thought about it. A lot of people in the circle expect a lot from me. I want to make them all of them happy. I guess that's true. Isabella and Marquez want totally different things, huh? Are you sure that I would be betraying everyone's hopes and dreams by trying to make it on my own? Thinking about the future makes me feel dizzy, but I've thought about moving to Clifton someday. Using samples from your own travels, you finally managed to convince Thomas that his own goals are important. Nice. I helped him out. I don't want any of these cards. Thomas, I helped you. Why don't you fucking help me? Marquez collects the torn canvases from what remains of her outdoor art show. With unwavering poise, she holds the paintings, punctured by branches or disfigured by sheer force with steady hands. Oh, I know what you're thinking. How can Marquez be so calm, so regal at a time like this? It's because I'm always prepared for the future, you see. Oh, fuck. I was not thinking. Yes, I was not following. So much triangles, lady. That's not going to be helpful to us. Every single piece in this collection was insured, sorry. Of course, everyone's taken care of. Mind you, would it be possible without the circle? Oops, sorry about the circle. It's yet another example of why Pachenko needs us and why we need you. Take a look around. What do you see? Disaster or opportunity? Ah, so you agree. I'm sure the Circle can convince a forward-thinking patron to consider buying this collection. We can all call it creation and destruction. I'll patch up Pacheco with the proceeds, but I can't do it alone. Sadly, Thomas, one of Pacheco's brightest stars, is thinking of leaving. I'm not supposed to say that. Shit! Oh, we have a cord. Yes! It worked out. At a time like this, Pacheco needs all the help they can get. We're especially lucky to have a visionary, young Ira among us. Between his lectures and Thomas's cats, the visitors are sure to keep coming. That's why I supported Thomas stays put where he belongs. I'm ready to convince him to leave, so... You're too late. I've already convinced him to leave. Up ahead, a crowd gathers along the road. Your use of particular street art attracting onlookers. With the outdoor exhibitions damaged by the quake, you can't help but wonder what the fuss is about. Ah, another knowledge seeker, I take it? Wonderful. The name's Ira. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You've arrived just in time for my afternoon lecture. Today's subject, the historical significance of burnt sienna. Besides, color, there's nothing like perspective to make the composition compelling. It's all about taking risks. That's how you stand out from the crowd, I'm pretty sure. That's what I like to call the risk factor. Yeah. Besides the risk factor, you also gotta know your audience. I call that the desirability index. The formula for success is your risk factor multiplied by your desirability index. Yep, that sounds about right. Oh no, why did you do that, dude? Because I don't have something for you. My qualifications? Yes, those are the things I have. I left them in my other pants pocket. Oh, thank God. Worked out. It worked out. Well, folks, I think that's all about the time we have for today. Normally, I'd stick around for questions, but I have a private showing to attend. See you all tomorrow. Crowd breaks into applause as Ira bows, wrapping up his lesson. Amidst the excited chatter that ensues, you resist the urge to scratch your head. No, I'm not convincing Thomas. He better just stay. I think we have to go here first. Oh wait, where's the scrap? Oh, Anka. Need to go to Anka. Okay, choose a card to sacrifice. Oh, duplicate. Perfect. Winding alleys of Ankara are strangely subdued. Many of the shops shutter despite an acrid smell fills the streets, leaking up some unknown source. The train station is dark and empty. Little Basilio and his crew emerge from the broken window of the storefront, pockets stuffed with stolen goods. Yo, have you noticed? This place is sort of free for all ever since the earthquakes. And when I say free for all, I mean free for me and my crew. Oh no, Basilio! You little shit. Used to be just soap was free, but seriously, old tech, food and drink, hockey sticks, literally every item in Anka is now available at a 5-finger discount. But perhaps I said a little too much. You're cool with a friendly game of finders keepers, ain't ya? Fucker. Why? That's all you have? I thought you were cool. Guess not. Getting a bit distracted. These stores ain't gonna loot themselves, you know. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. Why did he play that one? Maybe an outsider, but Pale Dale seems to like you, and Pale Dale ain't ever wrong about anybody. Say, maybe you could do us a favor? We're up to our arms in loot, but so much of it is worthless crap. Have you seen anything valuable lying around that would do some liberating? Either you're a friend to his crew or you ain't. What's it gonna be? Better turn around. Don't stop till you hit Desert Oasis. That was a waste. Where else am I gonna find scrap then? Probably Old Marais. Low dirt road bustles with a city of repairs and new construction. Shopkeepers sweep glass and write displays, and townsfolk pitch in whenever they're able. Freshly painted marquee announces the latest shows from the city. Spot a familiar figure leaning up the rundown building. It's Ramir, idly picking his nails with a pocket knife. If he's here, something tells you it's because he has nowhere else to go. Book and borrow, man. Not to be insensitive, but this place is worse than Bartow. Oh, how's Bartow? Why are they all so hard to talk to? When did you get purple? That's new. I was trying to get to Anka, but the railroad is down. Already? Sheesh. Probably a madhouse there. This earthquake business, this is why we stay on the road, you know? Can't put down roots anymore, not in this world. All these communities based on where you live. They're holding on to the past. It doesn't work like that now. What's it mean that we're both from Bartow? Nothing. When the chips are down, it's every man for himself. Well, at least this area wasn't hit too hard. Not the worst place to cool your ears other than boredom. If you didn't know any better, you might see Ramir's homesick is trying to hide it. Little vulnerability goes a long way. I don't like any of your cards, Ramir. Ramir! Probably this one. While the engineers work to repair the railroad, other Buchenbauer residents chip in as well. Washerwomen distribute cold towels, musicians sing to raise morale, and Mathilde hands out cups of iced matcha. I'm glad that you're here. It might not be engineers, but everyone's got a role when disaster grows into town, yeah? Could you help me hand out drinks? I'm afraid I can't get you the tea reading since my powers only work with hot tea. Doesn't stop Miriam for asking, though. Even if I had hot tea on hand, I think there's a part of me that doesn't want to do it right now, you know? I'm usually reading for a romance or a baby's fortune. It's bigger than any of that. It's the survival of Buchenborough. What if a wolf skull turns up? I did a reading for an old girlfriend once. She got a wolf skull, and her mom died a week later. She blamed me for the bad luck, and I've lied about bad readings ever since. I don't know if that's good, Mathilde. You're right. I don't feel as connected to my art if I don't tell people the truth. Maybe I'll give all the workers a reading tomorrow. See? Until it starts talking to you about different signs, and some of the laborers are curious enough to ask for her readings. Her shop will be busy next week, it seems. I don't want any of these. As foreman, direct laborers from across broken tracks and engineers squabble over topography maps, Miriam has set up a table of free hot chocolate for the railroad workers. Her tip jar is completely full. I told the youngsters that I didn't want their money, but they insisted. Had to get a jar to keep the bills from blowing away. Miriam, what's the point? The cacao mixture wasn't good enough for chocolate bars, but it makes a fantastic hot drink. The ingredients are sourced from all over. I didn't think I would be given so much product made to grown adults. Guess that's what happens when I feel taken care of. Does she have horns? The worst part, I could have moved years ago, but the clods in charge kept voting down the railroad repairs. I hope little Basilio and his brother are doing all right. They were in a rough place even before all this. Caught him looting? Those boys need to get out of there. Look what that city drives folks to do just to get by. Even with the railroad, got to have savings to get out. Oh. Stop. Mathilde says it's all looking up for them, but she also said Buchenborough was in the worst rain in a decade. So we got earthquakes. Is that chatter? There's no future if people aren't able to get out and find themselves. I got to support the railroad even if I'm already here. It's chatter. It's hard to hear all over this construction. Oh. Nah, lady. I don't like talking about alcohol. Oh, thank God. Got to take some chocolate to the workers over there. Let them know they're doing an amazing job. Take some for yourself too if you like. And beams as you take a tray of sweet, rich cacao to the workers. She found where she belongs. You have to take this. This game is very hard because you really don't know where you're going most of the time. I have to go to Arena. Oof. I'm not gonna get any spare shit. Find the shotgun spare, but okay. Just take a look at this place. The quake really did a number on it. The wall alone, the crack right down in the middle. Can you hand me that spackle? I have 3. Why are they so difficult to talk to? Perhaps the other shops in the area got hit worse than I did. But look, I'm all alone here. It's going to take forever to fix this place up with just one set of hands. Pass me the hammer, would you? Shit. I don't want your pity. Yep. That's okay, because I just want more cards from you. Just so I can talk to... Oh, this is better. Just so I can talk to the robot. All spilled olive oil. Seismic activity ceased. Equilibrium systems rebalancing. Current status 32% functional. Greetings, old friend. I'm so confused to see you. According to my database, you have been living in Bartow for 15,700 days, 11 hours, 2 minutes, and 18 seconds. The pineapple around your neck, it holds little material value, and yet you were so sad to have lost it earlier. Pineapple? What's he talking about? Through deductive reasoning, I have concluded that it must be what you call a sentimental in nature. Gift from someone close to you, perhaps? Best friend, Isabella? Or that parachute companion you spent so much time with? Parachute? What do they mean by parachute? Yes! Finally, we were able to talk. Third time's the charm, I guess. Micro-expression detected. Upon simple mention of hand soap boy from Pursery, your heart rate has increased by 7.3%. Would you like me to alert a medical professional for you? Having made little progress getting up the olive oil, XN 220 bends over and begins to slurp it right off the floor. Harrow sees this and immediately rushes over to harangue it. Could XN 220 know Mom? I mean, yes. I don't know what else to tell you other than probably. Let's change that. But we still can't go to Pursery, right? Yeah. Should I even try? Should I just go to... Yeah, I should try. Gain shatter, huh? It's being so hard. Oh, you're good. Klaus, now equipped with the shiny prosthetic arm attached to her right shoulder, sits cross-legged in the middle of her jail cell, calm as a cucumber. She grins as she sees you approaching, clearly up to something. I deserve to be behind bars, not for committing the crime itself, after all. What's the harm in looting a town that's literally floating away? These are terrible! What are these draws? Thank God she carried that conversation. But I need more cards. Alas, no. The reason I deserve to be here is because I was careless enough to get caught. See you eyeing my new bionic appendage. It's the latest model, very height of technology and whatnot. What do you think of it? Whoa, that's somehow worked out. Sure, it looks nice, and the metal alloy is at least strong enough for my tunneling purposes, for not irrelevant to my current situation. The infernal thing is the whole reason I got locked up in the first place. Perhaps, though, that's a story for another time, far away from here. Speaking of which, there's a fire alarm over there that's beyond my reach. Are you giving a little pull on my behalf? That is not what you should have played, lady. Larry gets you everywhere. Unfortunately, you're not very good at it. Yeah. We're fucked. No, this game is so hard. I don't want to let this cart go. Let us throw the city into utter disarray. Looting, robberies, breaking attempts at the towers. Why they throw at me next? I'm so annoyed. Then I get more. Oh no. Okay. I don't even want any of Might as well go by Aldhurst before going back to Bartow. Oh god, 8. That's a lot. Lars. He wears a couple layers of clothes, clean but stained with old mud at the cuffs and knees. Looks like he's had to choose between what to keep and what to leave behind 2 or 3 times over. You look new. Did the weather bring you to Aldhurst? I haven't been here long either. No, my cards are terrible. Why did I come here? Back off a little. Oh no, I'm not talking well to this dude. I'm not good at this game. Sasuto's expression looks extra puckered. You suspect he's been toughing the present situation out on his own. And if you had to take a guess, his diet is probably not great. I know what you're thinking. Where am I going to get quality pickles at a time like this? Good news, I am still open for business in these most trying of times. Ooh, cards, why? Oh wait, he's a circle man. I don't know why I did that. This conversation is terrible. Oh, that was such a mistake. I should have done circle. Salem drives his shovel into the earth and leans upon it as you draw near. He's playing it cool, but anyone can see the sweat glistening on his brow. Wonderful Alders, he doesn't see this are by the recent events in his neighbors. That's what to say, it's gone untouched. I don't know what to talk. I don't know how to talk, guys. I'm too tired. Ten fatigue. I thought we could talk to our dog. Apparently not. What's the dog for then? Ooh, I got chocolate. Have I met everyone? Oh, it says whether you've completed conversations with them or not. I wonder if this carries over. The list of those carries over when you play again. Hey, welcome back. Any luck finding those building supplies where you were gone? Oh. So much to do, sorry. No such luck, eh? I understand. My aunt isn't worried about the damage. She says people like to drink their coffee al fresco, whatever that means. I think people are just going to see a hole in the ceiling. So it'll never be the same, is it? Oh, that worked out. How did that happen? Oh, the duplicate. Won't be able to keep the wool over their eyes forever, you know. But people do still need their coffee one way or another. Elias pours you a complimentary cup of Joe, but then goes back to misspelling customers' names on their coffee cups. You didn't bring home scrap for the repairs. I tried. You can't say I didn't try. I brought home much more this time though than the other trip. 10. That's a lot. Oh, Samuel. Samuel burst through the door, big and cheerful as ever, seeking to collect any non-perishables he found for his co-op. No less than 3 bear hugs later, he's barreling back out to the roadhouse, off to cook a feast for any bar towers in need. Yo. Samuel bought up the chocolate from the Roadhouse Food Co-op. The schoolteacher bought the red wine for a picnic with her husband. Samuel bought up the licorice for the Roadhouse Food Co-op. Convinced of a secret meaning in the colors, the conspiracy theorist bought the painting for further examination. And I've got matcha. So the stuff does not carry over. When you close your eyes, you hear the grating of gravel under your tires and feel the fresh air in your face. That only means one thing, it's time to head out. Let's talk to her first. No, let's talk to Elias first. Elias is sitting on the curb outside your shop, hunched over with his head in his hands. He looks worried. Nadine's gonna be making a call in the caravan soon, and gotta be honest, worried about Barto. I'm worried about Barto too. But... that's all I can say. Believe me, I'm no fan of Nadine's, but without a steady influx of goods from the caravan, things could get real bad around here. Ghost down bad. I wish I could trust her to do the right thing, but what's she going to prioritize? The needs of the caravan, the needs of this town, or the needs of herself? And if she wanted to help, can't she really, with the real curse breathing down her neck? We're screwed, aren't we? Just going out on a limb here, but I'm thinking our little town is not at the top of her list. And the fate of your mom's store isn't on her mind either. That much I can guarantee. I mean, we're hurting for products as it is. What will happen if you lose access to the caravan completely? Thank God, that conversation went well. Never thought I'd say this, but I think Nadine may be a necessary evil. Guess that's why your mom put up with her for all those years. He takes a deep breath, trying to calm his rattled nerves. You sit down next to Elias and put your arm around his shoulder. Talk to Masha first. Looking up from her garden, Masha spots you and waves, a warmer welcome than that which you have become accustomed. Intrigued, you proceed with caution. Garden's bouncing back nicely, isn't it? I've always had a way with plants. To be fair, it wasn't all the old green thumb, though. Caravan was actually a big help. Not sure what I've done without those materials. can't say I always saw eye to eye with your mother. The caravan doesn't just bring goods, it brings people. I've never been keen on outsiders. Strangers have a way of making a home a little less home. You start slow at first, but after a while you can't miss it, the outside creeping in. She has a point. On the other hand, I might not have a home without those people. I know I'm not the only one either, so maybe your mother wasn't all wrong. Especially in those tough times, I'm starting to see the benefits of working together. Still seems like a too little, too late now. In my opinion, you understand? Good folks are already peeling off for greener pastures. I'd offer you some flowers to cheer you up, but let's be honest. You'll probably just run them into the ground just like that store of yours. Masha returns to her garden. Her back is turned, but you can tell she's smiling, even if just for a little. You spot Ramir standing in the middle of the street you grew up on. He looks a little lost, somewhere between wistfulness and listlessness. It's weird to be back in the place I've spent all my time avoiding, you know? There used to be a house here. Yes, purple. Some folks get some time off work and go back to their family home, their childhood bedroom. Isn't that wild? If my childhood bedroom were still here, I'd rub a cigarette into the wood floors and watch it burn down. Probably feel the same, huh? Everyone's noticed you haven't done much with the store. No offense. Personally, I prefer if the caravan never stopped here. I don't care if your store becomes some kind of institution. Some places shouldn't be relived. They activate a bunch of old dormant memories better left dead. Approachable is never how you describe Ramir, but sometimes you can still tell exactly what he's thinking. I managed to let this go. For now, at least. Dean pushes open the door to your store and steps inside. She scans the empty shelves, taking in every inch of the place with discerning, analytical eyes, before gesturing for you to join her on the stoop. Your store. Is it always like this? I won't say I'm impressed, but your inventory is not the worst. Not making any decisions until the end of the month, but if you don't turn things around, I'm afraid we'll have no choice but to drop Barto from our route. I wish it wasn't the case, but the Rilkers are able to cause a lot of trouble for us. Nadine shakes her head as she heads down the street, ominous sign of the looming decision ahead. I think I have to go with her. I have to go with the caravan, whatever happens. Yeah, there's no any special events anyways. Navigating the winding canyon roads is like second nature to you now, and you're able to appreciate the roadside sculptures and colorful architecture as you easily follow Nadine up the plateau. Cicadas buzz in its final requiem for Isabella's shop. It survived natural disasters and market shocks, but it could not survive alienation from the circle. What is this circle? Don't feel too sad, little bird. I've been booted out before, but I've always landed on my feet. This is the start of a new adventure. These are terrible cards. Could you help me instead of just watching? I admit, I still feel so much uncertainty about the future. I always had your mom and the circle to support me, before Marquez led the group down a different path, one that I couldn't follow. I can't change the circle. Younger people have different ideas, just like your mom and I when we were younger. The future of Pachenko's in the hands of folks like Marquez now and her circle. I can only wish her luck. It was so good to see you again. I just wish that I was in better circumstances. Can't stay stuck somewhere you don't belong, child. I hope that you don't stop traveling until you find what you're looking for. You assure Isabella that leaving is the right choice, and she offers you a last smile and hug as she heads out. Dancers in feathered costumes greet you at the entrance of Marquez's last party. You try not to inhale any glitter as you search for the host who lounges casually on his white sofa. Ah, there you are. I'm not used to being disappointed, but I can't say I'm surprised. Everyone's lives are difficult in some way. Even I have to keep the creditors away from Pachenko's door. Your failure to keep Thomas around has made my job that much harder. You know, I almost envy the freedom of your dingy life on the road. No greater vision, no noble cause. Just be nice and easy. If you don't want the circle's blessing, so be it. Not so for me. Every action I take carries consequences. For Pachenko's sake, it's my cross to bear. Here's a bit of trivia. Your mother and I founded the circle. I didn't tell you before because I wanted to see what you were made of. She was testing me. I was hoping you'd be different, but you two are a lot alike, in a bad way. I'll say no more. If you truly want to dig up the past, try Hara. Now, if you excuse me, I have actual worthwhile matters to attend to. Do I want to unearth the past? I feel like at this point I just have to help the people. Like, I don't see any reason to, like, go back and stray. I can tell my dog anything. Arf, 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 arf. Caravan is slowed by the steady flow of families and merchants making their way to Clifton. Many of neighboring communities do not have the resources to rebuild, though the atmosphere on the road is solemn. The market is bustling once again. The market is vibrant, with only a hint of previous landslides. Spotted birds squawk indignantly from their cages, and the smell of cinnamon wafts with the prevailing wind. One of the stalls sells paintings in a dramatic style that's oddly familiar. Hi, can I interest you in a portrait of a silk weaver? Oh, it's my first customer. Please remember who I am. I like Thomas. I moved to Clifton to see how new audiences respond to my work. Hopefully they weren't just being polite. Everyone from Pachenko was so nice about my leaving. Can't believe I was just being anxious for nothing. And they secretly hate me. Oh no. I don't know how, but I'll repay Marquez for all the money I spent on my move, but I can try. I wanted to thank you for buying my painting and not running away screaming during our other conversations. Since you travel a lot, maybe one of the smaller paintings would be easier for you to carry around? I have a series of square landscapes here. We say goodbye to Thomas, who seems to have grown into his own ambitions. At least, he doesn't shrink back when he talks to other customers. I don't like any of your cards. Bored child races the caravan on her bike. A number of vendors prop open their doors as a line of trucks trundle by, but for the most part, folks don't seem especially interested in the caravan's arrival. Obituaries? A recent arrival. She found herself right at home, defending neighbors and uplifting a community. She would be sorely missed. Matilda will hold a service in the town center. No! I didn't expect Miriam to die. I didn't even know people could die. I mean, people could die. My mom died. That's why this game started. But still. Nadine sits on the porch of Matilda's tea shop, sipping her matcha and marveling at the recent resurrection of Bucamboro's charming little town square. Have you seen the new movie theater in town? Even Matilda's tea shop is new and improved. Never in a million years would I have guessed that Bucambora would be the new hottest spot to be. Back in the day, your mom used to joke that this whole town had secretly been infiltrated by aliens. Perhaps I was too quick to judge this whole railroad thing. Seems like it actually helped to revitalize the entire community, don't you think? I'm not suggesting it can replace what we do in the caravan or anything. No, far from it. When certain situations, maybe it could actually do a whole lot of good. This is cute. Take Barto, for example. Can you imagine how things might turn around if we added a stop along the train route? Ooh. Nadine, in a rare attempt of comfort, asks you to join her for a soothing cup of matcha. Together you sit, silently enjoying your drinks as you contemplate the prospects of how life might change if the train ever made its way to Barto. That's a good idea. Train to Barto. Let's talk to Alexis first. Unexpectedly, you picked out a familiar face amongst the crowd. It's none other than Alexis. Based on their stall, complete with bright new umbrella, they appear to have bounced back. My most trusted customer. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm afraid I've left Clifton behind me. Competition isn't so fierce in Buckenborough, but that will be the case in a few weeks. Oh, listen to me ramble. How does Bartow fare? Perhaps you should move too. It's a thought. I don't want to leave people behind. Oh, chatter chatter. I'm trying to build a proper safety net out here for myself, something that can endure a disaster or two. Having trouble finding sustainable growers around here too. Many don't take proper care of their bees. Oh, and all that ruckus over there is about a funeral. That's a shame. I was wondering why my sales were so low. You wish Alexis luck, but don't think they'll need it. For whatever quirks they might have, they're remarkably adaptable to circumstances, good and bad. That's someone you can look forward to doing business with. Alexis, your cards are shit. The funeral takes place on a sunny day, so Miriam's weeping admirers have to provide the rain. Oh, that's so sad. Why did they word it like that? After Mathilde's final words, the guests shuffle into Miriam's all-chocolate store to drink and feast, but Mathilde invites you for a walk. I didn't lie to Miriam, you know. All of her readings were joyful. I saw the whale, an oak tree, and even an unbroken comet. Oh, no one blames you. Unless someone is. Tell us. Maybe I'm just no good at sadness. I read that we were supposed to have rain today, but even I managed to chase the clouds away. I guess that's not a horrible quality to have. We're going to need a lot of people around this place. A lot of new people are coming in by railroad. I think Bucambora will be okay. There's got to be more people like Miriam in the world that want to come here. If the railroad wasn't reopened, then maybe I would never have met Miriam. We gotta take care of it, no matter what. Sorry, I just miss her a lot. She's such a nice person, especially to kids. Let me cry a little bit, okay? Oh. You let Mathilde cry on your jacket. You also loan her your handkerchief. She seems grateful for your assuring presence. Aww. Bye, Miriam. You're so sweet and nice. Cord. It's all pears. What happens if I put that in... Oh, I should have put it in the fatigue. Nadine is on edge as she leads the caravan into town. Fences have gone up where an assortment of tents and makeshift shelters huddle on the edge of a plaza. Shops stand open but don't seem entirely welcoming. He's standing on his toes and looking for someone in the crowd. The sun beats down from above, but the residents seem fairly unbothered by the heat. Several women walk across the plaza, mango ice pops in hand. As you wipe the beads of sweat from your brow, Rohit presses a cold water bottle into your hands. Take this water. I'm really glad to see you again, friend. Hope that Nadine hasn't been working you too hard. I'm glad to hear that she's doing well. I feel bad for all the time she had to fix my mistakes, but she made me a better merchant. I'm even feeling ready for the full route this month. Mostly, the coast got hit hard last month though. Maybe we can provide help. We have some nice cards. I told my dad I'm going to work for Nadine for a bit and then sent the money to him. I left out the part where I'm not going back. Interesting. I've decided to part ways with my parents' business for real. I like being on the road and helping people get what they need. It means a lot that you're willing to support my dream. My parents never understood, and I'm not sure if they ever will. You soothe his concerns, and Rohit beams with confidence. Nadine has gained a valuable and passionate caravan man. Ooh, this one. Lars is very direct. Let's do Iraq first. There's at least one store in the central square that's open for business, and the line is so long that you're not even sure what it could be selling. You wait out to find the stall owner is none other than Ira. Hey there, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Bet you didn't expect to find me out here. But you're not here for small talk, eh? You're here for my world-famous pickles. Pickles? What's everyone with pickles nowadays, huh? Now, I may not be the only pickle game in town, nor do I claim to be. But what I am is the most unique. Yep, that's me. All my ingredients are locally sourced, and not just organic, but extra organic. Best sellers, these here pickled crawdads. Got them from some old robot in the neighboring town. Same one that gave me the vinegar. So, wanna try one? Can I let you in on a little industry secret? I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Yep. Back in Ankai, I just learned to just kind of, wing it. I've been flying by the seat of my pants ever since. Might be time for some new pants. Remembering you also run a shop, I run office, you give you some pointers. You have to decline, but I'm pleased to note life in the fast lane hasn't changed him at all. He looks at you like a failed people experiment. He doesn't like me. He's living in a tent. It's designed to be taken down and moved frequently. He doesn't have any possessions inside. Figured I would have moved on to Aldhurst by now. It's not me doing me any good here. Got forced off the patch I was trying to garden. People should have a lot of papers. I'd go elsewhere, but I need more food and money for the road. Hey, don't sweat. I'm not going to ask you for that. Tired of traveling, I don't know where I'm headed. It's not as if there's some time with the carpet rolled out for me. I thought about going to Great Cabin instead of here. Maybe I made the wrong choice. If I'm going to be unwelcome somewhere, it might as well be Aldhurst. At least the summers are mild. Easy for you to say. Wait, that doesn't count? I thought that would cause a... I should have just done the other thing. I don't need advice. I need neighbors of kindness in their hearts. Oh, I thought that would count. By the time you leave, his attention is ready toward inching inward again. That's the thing. I do like that even though you do get failures sometimes, they don't necessarily lead to fail states, you know? Great Canada. That's so fun. So there's a lot of people not going to talk to me here, apparently. Two men push a dairy up a wagon hill. Children skip stones across the pond. A young woman writes in a diary in a ridge overlooking the fields of lavender. Every mark of the cataclysm left on Rimina has vanished. Aw, Thunder has set up shop snoozing behind the fountain. His tail back to the ground fiercely as you approach, and he twists to give you his belly. Ooh. Please be too fatigued. Or just one. Wish we could talk to Thunder in every location. Waters are filled with remnants of sunken homes and destroyed shops. A lost doll, broken table, tangled mess of sodden clothes. Nadine corrals the caravan as close as the sounds of angry crowds float across the water. Tariq. Tariq's eyes look darker than the clouds gathering overhead. Maybe this isn't such a good time for a chat, but it's too late now. Oh. Never much cared for the towers. It's like the Rilkers are always looming over us, you know? Lately, even the mere sight of them makes me feel sick. stuck down here sitting on our hands while the city crumbles around us. I hate this powerless feeling. If only someone could do something. We need brave folks who will stand up to the Rilkers. Like the crew of the Wave Dancer back in the days of Aegean fever. When I get to see its colors flying on the horizon. You might not care, but you should. Down here on the ground, what hurts one of us hurts us all. Maybe I haven't realized it yet, but one day you will. You know what it's like to be on the Rilker's bad side, which leaves you sympathetic to Tariq, but wary of becoming involved in the struggle. Gull Blaster's siren signals you to pull over. She appears more fatigued than the last time you saw her. Stop! Pull over! Put your license registration where I can see them. Oh, you again? What are you doing back in Old Marais? Clearly I'm here to talk. These days, people are leaving town faster than they're entering it. Makes my job easier, but a lot more boring. Since the riot, things have only gotten worse for the city. You're not here to make trouble, are you? Good. I'm starting to think people don't take the Rilke badge seriously anymore. Normally, I'd give you a ticket for this infraction, but what's the point? Does she have distress in breathing? No, that's the wrong card. Yes, that's the right card. Yes! That worked out. Wow. Thank God, I got it. Finally got through to her. It's going to take a while, but law and order will be restored to Old Marais someday. That is, if it's not completely underwater by then. Gull grits her teeth, picks her chin up, and waves you on. But I don't know how to go to the next area. So if you never know, you just don't. Well, I have no choice but to go to Uncle directly. Uncle seems to have returned to his bustling, if not quite welcoming self. With the trains running, the rebuilding efforts have made great strides and many shops are reopening for the first time. Little Basilio and his pals are hanging out in the alley where they spot you and signal you over. As you approach, Aiken, Blake, and Pale Dale pat you down. Yo, Pale Dale and I had a staring contest earlier. It was hella fun. I'm the reigning champ. You think you can beat me? So triangles are good. As I said, this guy is so annoying. Why'd you play? Oh, okay, that was a pretty good practice round, but care to make it interesting? How about we sweeten the pot? Literally. If you win, I'll give you this chocolate bar from Miriam's old shop. If I win, you don't give me nothing, just bragging rights. Ready? Go! Why would you do that? Dude. That's so bizarre. Such a... I don't think I'm gonna win this. Look at all my fatigue. Oh. I wonder if I can still go here. Hey! As you disembark from your long, tiresome journey, Nadine converts put you aside. Please don't remove the caravan. Please. Spoken with the other members of the caravan and reached a decision. You're not going to like it. No! I tried. I tried my best. Where's my rerolls? Holy shit. What do I do with that? Ultimately, our quorum felt that Barto isn't just pulling its weight anymore. Doesn't make sense for us financially or logistically to keep it on the route. And I'll be honest, pressure from the Rilkers was a strong factor too. Yeah, I get that. The only reason we've held on for this long is because of an old promise I made to your mom. But with her gone and the town in decline, I really can't justify it to the others for any longer. Well, what do I do? I hear where you're coming from. I wish there was more I could do. I don't know what more there is to say except I'm sorry. What's done is done. Nadine stares at you with cold, emotionless eyes. After a tense moment of silence, she leaves you alone to grieve. Samuel looks a little listless as he sweeps the roadhouse steps. It smells like something delicious is cooking inside, but he appears to be alone. Slow day. Been a lot of them lately, but I have settled down some. But who knows if we'll ever get back to normal around here. Guess it'll give me more time to sit and think. Can always have the railroad. I hope nobody forgets that. Lately I've been thinking about how quiet it's been around here and how much it's quiet gonna get when the caravan stops coming. Pretty sure it's been getting to be about time for me to move on to green pastures. It's no pleasant prospect. I can't say I see any other option. Aww. That's very nice. Sure did make a lot of good memories in the town, I'll say. I'm gonna miss it big time. This is where I met your mom and dad, after all. My bad, can't imagine the ruminations of this old timer. Too excited for you. It's just, boy, am I gonna miss Barto. Well, if nothing else, at least I can say the old bucket list was pretty well crossed off over the years. The thought of Barto without Samuel is a strange one, but judging by the roadhouse empty tables, doesn't seem to have much say in the matter. Find Elias at the coffee shop. His face slack-jawed and pale. He barely even looks up to meet your gaze as you approach the counter. I take it you heard about Nadine's news? Yeah, me too. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. I know you care about this store as much as you do. Maybe even more. But it doesn't have to be the end, does it? I mean, you've learned to fend for yourself out there, haven't you? Contrary to popular belief, it is possible for us to survive without the great Nadine and all her powerful caravan, isn't it? I don't know if your heart's still in this place. I'm not sure mine is anymore. Dude. Got my own problems to deal with here. You're only making things worse right now. I'm sorry. I tried talking better. Elias wipes his watery eyes. He takes off his barista apron and dries his hands on it. No, I wasn't being mean. My cards are just shit. Now that the caravans decided to cut ties with Barto, you and Elias decide time to relocate. The two of you pack up your belongings and head for greener pastures, running your hands over the empty shelves as you exit Mom's store for the very last time. 10 years later. Oh, I didn't expect it to be a little positive. Reflections. Your new shop looks much like the old one, only this one is filled to hilt with merchandise and eager customers. Elias runs the register while you restock the well-picked over shelves. Elias? Sorry. I didn't expect this. We're running out of famous keyrings again. Mind grabbing another box from the back? Oh, it's still the same cards. Shit. Oh, he has purple now. Thanks. Turns out I was right about those things. People really do love reminders of where they've been. Speaking of which, I've been thinking a lot about Barto lately. All these years later, do you think leaving was the right thing to do? Clearly, we're better off here in Pachenko. Our stock is selling like hotcakes, and we got the best partner in the whole world. But for some reason, my mind keeps wandering back to the hard times. Back to when nothing was a sure thing. Working my tail off at the coffee shop, fumbling my way through a quarter solar at Samuel's show. Remember that day your mom had to pry us apart after we fought over the locket? Oh boy, we were at each other's throats. I thought for sure I was going to end the friendship, but going to be the end of our friendship right then and there. We've certainly come a long way since then, haven't we? Elias tends to the last of the day's customers, then exhausted, he flips the sign to close and locks the door. Together, the two of you watch the sun go down over the beautiful Pachenko sky. Oh, that was very sweet. Clearly, I didn't get like a great ending, but this game is very difficult. Like, you have to really like know the game in order to like choose the right decisions every time. And this was just my first playthrough anyway. I feel like if I play this game a few more times, I'll probably understand the little things like what card to grab, where to go maybe first, maybe I shouldn't have strayed the path so quickly. But this is a really cool game. This is definitely something I would play when I'm bored. Oh, look at them. Cuties. Wow, they had so many playtesters. Nice. That was really nice. I liked my playthrough of that. It's very difficult though. Like this game is very difficult. At least for like at least the first playthrough, like even though I got like okay, I understand what I'm supposed to do. It was kind of hard to like wrap your head around, okay, this is what this means. This should be what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to tell just from playing it once what I should be doing, but definitely I'll be playing this much more and hopefully I can get like more insight as to what the right decisions would be and what direction should I go first in order to get what I want. Like those are also things that were hard to do because I knew what I wanted to do sometimes, but then sometimes the cards are just not in the right order or not the right combination. So maybe sometimes you really have to just stray from the path and go in the opposite direction. That way you don't have fatigue, that kind of thing. So it's very interesting. And I do wonder what the other endings would be. But I mean, for a bad ending, that's not bad. Like clearly this is the bad ending because I failed with everything. I didn't find out anything about my mom. I didn't find out anything about the caravan. I didn't save the city. I mean, but it's still like maybe their idea is like even when you get the quote unquote bad ending, it's not that terrible. And I do like that. But yeah, this is a very fun game. I'll definitely play more of this. Actually, depending on how I feel, I may play this again next week. Like I'll either like play this again or I'll play something else. It will depend on like what I feel like doing next week. But this was really cool. I like the concept of the conversations as cards and the fact that you always have to get a new card regardless if you succeeded or not. That kind of really affects like what I should be doing first, who should I be talking to first, all of that. But yeah, thank you to everyone who watched or lurked. I'll see you all next time. That's it for today. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.